Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to Financial Wealth. In today's video, we're going to be going through 8 of the most expensive buys on porn stars. Now guys, real quick, before we do get into this countdown, I want to let you guys know that we're picking one lucky subscriber every month to win a shout out at the start of a video. To enter this month's giveaway, like the video, subscribe, and comment down below saying I subscribe. Good luck guys. Now without any further ado, let's get into this video. Number 1. Panama Pacific Octagonal Gold Coin. Rick and the old man will do some pretty crazy things for money, including jetting across the country to find a specific gold coin that a customer requested. The coin in question is a $50 piece that was commissioned by the United States government upon completion of the Panama Canal. The customer said he would pay at the most $70,000 if Rick could somehow manage to track down the coin. Well, Rick did find the coin, but was only able to haggle down to $67,500. He didn't end up making that much on the deal, but at least he's made one more customer happy. Number 2. Custom Ford Roadster. One of the porn star's biggest finds was a 1932 custom-built Ford Roadster. It's only one of the most iconic cars of the 20th century. No big deal at all. This car is almost an entire century old, yet the owner Mike has somehow been able to keep his rare vehicle in stellar condition. He's put a ton of money and time into maintaining this relic and was hoping to strike a deal of no less than $70,000 with Rick. After getting an appraisal from an expert claiming the car is worth between $70 and $75 grand, Michaels haggled down to a cool $68,250 for the car and in the end took the offer. Number 3. Proof Piece High Relief Dollar. This valuable piece of metal was brought into the porn star shop by a man who won it randomly in a poker game, which seems to be one of the most typical ways people come into possession of rare coins these days, especially in Las Vegas. The man thought it was maybe worth $20,000 tops, but after consulting a coin expert, it was discovered that this rare American coin is worth between $50,000 and $100,000. That's insane. Apparently there are only 10 to 12 of these in existence, making it one of the most rare and coveted coins of all time. Rick ended up striking a deal with the gambling man for $80,000. It's always the small things in life that end up being the most valuable. Number 4. Dutch East India Trading Bell. The Harrisons were floored, hook, line, and sinker when a centuries-old ship bell was brought into their Las Vegas pawn shop by a woman who was looking to make some fast cash. When presented with the bell, Richard Old Man Harrison turned his nose up at him, claiming that it must be a reproduction. The woman who brought it in wasn't thinking it was worth much either, but wanted to give it a shot anyway. It wasn't until they consulted with an expert did they discover that this old ship bell is from 1602 and was worth about $15,000. The Harrisons jumped at the deal when they found out this bell was an original and immediately listed it as a treasure auction catalog. Number 5. The Book of Mormon. When Adam, a vintage bookseller, brought in a tattered old Book of Mormon to the Harrisons pawn shop, a few eyebrows were raised due to the fact that old books are so easy to reproduce. Rick knows that when it comes to pawning books, you've got to be extra careful. So when the owner Adam valued the book at $25,000, Rick knew he had to bring in an expert. After the expert studied the book, she ended up giving it a much higher appraisal than what the owner pitched. She estimated that the value of the book was around $40,000, which is not so crazy to believe considering it was printed by the Mormon prophet himself, Joseph Smith, and was the last Book of Mormon to be published in his lifetime. Richard gave Adam $24,000 for the book instead of $25,000 because that's just how porn stars roll. The porn stars hit the jackpot when one man walked into their shop with a gold bar that was originally found in a shipwreck centuries ago. The owner was apparently cleaning out his grandfather's attic and found the bar tucked away in a box. They priced it initially at $24,000, but that was quickly turned into $50,000 when the shipwreck expert was consulted. The bar dates back to 1554 and was apparently one of the many treasures found in the famous Padre Island shipwreck just off Texas. Rick purchased the bar for $35,000, saving himself 15 grand. Talk about pirate's treasure. Number 7. Vic Flick's 1961 Fender Stratocaster guitar. Just say the word Fender and you know you're dealing with a luxurious guitar. Flick himself was one who brought this highly valuable guitar into the porn star's shop, and when the porn stars saw this musical relic, they nearly lost their minds. Flick recorded songs for the Beatles and Tom Jones on that thing, not to mention his famous guitar riff in the first James Bond movie. Rick ended up taking the guitar for $55,000. Not bad. Finally, number 8. Hertz-Penske GT Mustang. The car rental company Hertz teamed up with famed entrepreneur Roger Penske to build a fleet of limited edition Mustangs. There's only 150 of these babies in existence, only 10 drive standard, and one of those 10 belongs to car collector John. He walked into Rick's garage asking for $85,000 and said he wouldn't go lower than $60,000. Rick was a little skeptical, so he asked NASCAR driver Joey Logano to take it for a test drive and give it a second opinion. He dubbed it of being worth $75,000, which John seemed pretty happy about, but Rick couldn't help but go porn star on him and drop his offer down to $60,000. At the end of the day, John took the deal. His sleek and sexy Mustang is now officially pawned. Well, there you have it. That was 8 of the most expensive buys on Pawn Stars. If you did enjoy this video, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.